Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. So, I think we might have more or less finished the tutorial last time, and thus entered the real game. Because when I loaded my save file just now, it notified me that there were DLC items available to pick up in, well, here in Academia, and more also reminds me of it, so I guess that's what's in that golden box. Well, we'll see what kind of items those are. Yes, I've been meaning to tell you I was rearranging things. Yep. Right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take a look or else it's gonna remind me every single time I come here. Looks like there's something especially valuable inside. Heroes Incense times 10 and Heroes Fruit times 5. Interesting. Oh, and a bunch of money. Wow. Wait, that's a lot of money though. I'm pretty sure we had like 5,000 or so. Wait, actually I'm not entirely sure what we're... I didn't see the number just now, just saw that now we have over 30,000, so... Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it's fine. I technically don't need to use any of these items. But also, I didn't really ask for this. I guess this just came bundled with whatever version of the game I got. Don't remember which one that was. Expensive medicine, revival medicine, magical bread, stale black bread. Okay. Well, I guess we have that now. Yep, we now have 35,000. I mean, at one point... No, actually, that might have been the last time I checked. So, okay. Where do I start? So I have been rewatching all 3 of my previously recorded episodes, because I was trying to, and I ultimately succeeded to, decode the alphabet, and as it turns out, language that this game uses, the in-game, in-universe script, I suppose. More on that later. So, you know, I skipped through the previous episodes, and at some point I noted that we had like just over 5,000 money and 800 meg, so I think that might have been the last amounts before I get, I guess, 25,000. Wait, no, that would just be 30,000 actually. I can do math. Just with that DLC package. I mean, it's fine. I guess in the grand scheme of things, that's not gonna be, you know, too big of a deal. Got expensive medicine though. Restores 200 to 1 ally. Right, stale black bread. Burnt to steel grade hardness. A deadly and deadly secret weapon. Deals 300 almighty damage to one enemy. Okay, that seems kind of crazy. Also, that makes me wonder if there's maybe some sort of cooking mechanic where we might be able to create some of these breads. Maybe specifically a baking mechanic. Bread that fills the stomach and awakens a mysterious power. All party members gradually recover MP while walking in dungeons for 60 seconds. Interesting that that's timed. Okay. Heroes Incense. Rare aromatic wood with a mind-clearing aroma increases Archetype experience by 100. Okay, so we can just straight up give ourselves some free Archetype levels. See, that's the kind of thing that I wouldn't really, I didn't really want to get. The fruit seeds of a rare aromatic tree increase Archetype experience by 500. Okay, never mind. So it's not just... Well, actually, this is 1,000. That's enough for like 5 whole levels for Archetypes. And then this is another 2,500. Maybe, again, it might not be that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. But still. Oh well, it's fine. I guess I didn't have to open that box, but then again, it would have been there every single time, and, you know, the game would have been pestering me about it for sure, so... Oh well, it's fine. Innocent Staff, right, that's what we got for free, I suppose, with the Archetype change for Greyas. Innocent Greatsword. Right, an unremarkable Greatsword given by Moore. It's literally just the same as the Heirloom Greatsword. Okay. Innocent Sword. I guess these are just the default versions, the default items of this type that you get when you switch to an archetype that uses that weapon and you don't have anything better. Captain's uniform. Right, so that's the blue, the upgraded version. Impressive uniform that designates its wearer as an army captain, endurance and agility +1. Okay, so blue items, I guess are gonna have stat bonuses, except gear, gloves and shoes and hats can give stats while not being blue, so never mind. I guess it's not universal. Innocent amulet, right? Okay. Well, that's that. Skills. That's just how for using skills. Except for now we don't... What is that? Chase support? Hero passive makes support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. Interesting. Okay. Well, I suppose we haven't really done any combat with our team fully unlocked and, you know, everyone's abilities unlocked and all that. Oh, right. Also, I'm pretty sure that I should have that that sound muting mod active and actually working right now. So I guess we'll get a chance to check that out and to confirm that once we're actually back in the real world and running around and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that should work because I was just not doing it right last time. Now I think I understand how that whole mod launcher works. So that should be good. Equipment. Right, we can just access that now. And of course we don't really have anything to switch to, so we can actually equip Gallica as well. Interesting. Okay, I mean, maybe she's actually gonna get powered up in some kind of way, and also gonna awaken to her cute little tiny archetype, I guess. That allows her to participate a bit more actively in combat or something. Make ready. What would we even do here? We can switch everyone to... Well, I suppose since he's now in mage mode, we want Grius in the back row, but yeah, you can do that here. You can look at details. There we go. Finally, we can actually look at stats. We got Royal Virtues. Right. That's a thing. Yeah, that's like the... Again, I forget what it was called in Persona, but there you had, like... Charisma and smartness. It certainly wasn't smartness, but, you know, character traits, basically, that you could improve. Here we have... Courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. I mean, yeah, it's similar. All of those are currently at level 1, of course. And I guess this is just a way to check them and not to do anything about them. The archetype is this one. Right. I guess we did look at... Yeah, we did look at all the archetypes and what they're gonna unlock and whatnot. She just doesn't have any parameters, but it's cute that she gets her own little overview screen here. Forge bonds. Can we actively do that? Or just look at our already forged bonds, I guess. Gallica, a fairy rarely seen in the real world, she was, she was sent by the Resistance to aid Atantua in their search for an ally. Fairy. Hidden village fruit blend. I guess it gives her tribe, her home, and favorite food. I guess fruit blend. Somehow in academia, Atantua and Gallica find they share a common destiny. She invokes the power of a new archetype. Okay, right. It gives you a little overview of your common history as allies, I guess. Right? They call these alliances. I want to get all the terminology straight, but I mean, it's not going to happen. Not all the time. Stroll, son of a rural noble house that fell in a human attack. Proud of his parents' legacy, he gladly risks his life for justice. Klimar from Halia village, and he doesn't like any food in particular? Having discovered Louis's hand in the tragedy of his hometown, Stroll awakens to his archetype and vows to fight alongside Atantuo and more. Right. Fantasy novel author met in academia. Though he has lost his memory, he burns with passion for archetype research. He's a Klimar, yes. Unknown. Research takes priority. Wait, what? Oh, over food? Maybe it's not just food, but I mean, there's a spoon, so I guess... Moore was jailed in academia by the past king for writing a novel depicting a utopia. With the novel acting as a bridge, he requests Atantuo to cultivate archetypes for his research. Right. And Grias doesn't count. He's different. Oh, wow. Okay, there are quite a few more allies to be gained. Or followers, I suppose. Quests. Right. Only this one quest currently. Save the prince from death's curse. Deadline unknown. I mean, I guess we know that whatchamacallit? What's gonna happen in 5 days? The event that we're trying to reach the royal capital before it happens. So that should be our deadline, right? Obviously, I expect that there's no way to fail that. Calendar? Royal funeral, right, that's the one. End of mourning period, okay. It's gonna be on the 22nd. Forgiveness Day, okay. We got various holidays. And we can only skip 4 months ahead to month number 10. Not October, I suppose. At Flames Day, Waters Day, Armors Day, Metals Day, Idols Day. Wait a second. 5 days in a week? That's odd, but I suppose it does make counting easier. Exactly 6 weeks in a month. I mean, okay. Sure. I didn't even notice that before. Right, we got the memorandum. Oh yeah, did I mention? No, I suppose I didn't. I said... Well, I did mention it, but I said I was gonna tell you a bit more, and, well, I guess... Why not now? So I did decipher the script, and the words that you can see here, for example, like the one in the biggest letters that's slowly scrolling up, that one actually says royal right there, and that like in the line after below that, it also says royal, actually, the first word, and then it continues with capit, which I guess is capital, royal capital. Below that it says melancholia gem. So that's just English, basically, and the random little bits of text in the background there that are static are also English words for the most part. But other bits of text in the game, such as names of areas, for example, when you first enter an area and the title card pops up, that's not just straight up the name that's given in English, but rather it's in a different language. But I'm pretty sure that those are in Esperanto, actually, which is certainly unexpected. One bit that I'm absolutely certain is Esperanto is that prayer that you might remember from when we first entered the royal capital, basically, after, escaping from the desert at the very beginning of the game. There was this prayer to the seeker or something that seemed to talk to, to us, to the player who's actually controlling the game. That one, what was written there, was not exactly like the English subtitles given, but that was just straight up Esperanto. And I don't know a lot of Esperanto, but I am a language nerd, so it's hard to not, and especially a conlang nerd, so it's kind of hard to not get exposed to Esperanto to some extent. And yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, I don't know that that's going to be useful knowledge, but I find, again, as a language nerd, I find that I find that fascinating. That I suppose rather than try to construct their own coherent fantasy language, they just used Esperanto and wrote it in a script that no one who isn't crazy would even bother to learn to read. So, yeah. That outlined text there, for example, says, no attachments. It's just, randomly split between the C and the H. Because, again, no one would actually be able to read it. But it does make sense. It is actual text. And in the background there, that upside down triangle is it's just the letter U, and behind that it says, what was it? Knowledge. Anyway, mag, M-A-G. Minuscule fragments of magla crystals that accumulate in the bodies of animals and magical beings in areas where magla is dense. Though they are of little use to ordinary citizens, there is a system in Grand Trad where people can sell their fragments. As a result, some people, like soldiers, whose work gives them ample opportunity to leave the city, carry it back to collect them, instead of throwing them away. Right, and we can also use mag, of course, to research new archetypes, and possibly other things. Also, what was I thinking just now? Oh yeah, so I looked at the title cards, and again, the area names given in Universe script are not exactly the same. They're basically the area's name in Esperanto, I guess. I mean, again, I don't really know Esperanto, but I know something about Esperanto. So, like for Tradia Desert, the very first zone that you start in, it was like Deserto de Tradia, and the royal capital, Grand Tread, is like Granda Tradiziono or something. Anyway, yeah. Probably completely boring and irrelevant to everyone but me, but hey, it's my game, it's my playthrough, rather. Halia. A mountain village governed by House Haliatus, the family of Leon Stroll. Not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Stroll's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to their people. However, when a human suddenly attacked 7 years ago, the village was reduced to rubble after petitions for the state army's aid went unanswered. Stroll's parents lost their lives, saving their son and their people. Today, the village remains uninhabited. No trace of its former self remaining. That's rough. What's it say above there? It's... Sentence? Just it says sentence. A tiny little text to the top right of the English text. Okay, sure, why not? On Gallica, huh? More on Gallica. Gallica tried to stay resolute as Tantua's chaperone, but as he gets involved in unexpectedly intense battles, she begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. However, with the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can. Okay. That's her musical magic? Anti-anxiety magic? That would be useful. On Stroll, the son of the noble family of Halia, a village that was destroyed by a human. Now that he has lost his home and family, he has only his pride to redeem himself from the shallowness of his past self. Captain Klinger, well, rip that bastard. The captain in charge of new recruits at the recruitment center, a short, portly, unsoldierly man, called an incompetent fool by Stroll after an attack on the fort led him to order new recruits to the front lines in a panic, or so he made it seem. In actuality, he is a fervent supporter of Louis, and had always planned to take a mass of new recruits to die at the hands of humans in order to demonstrate his support to Louis's assertions. Okay, that's all the new entries for now. But we have more things to do, but also, hang on a second. Okay, didn't have my recording software window visible for some reason, but... Oh, we have a requests shortcut now. I didn't even realize. You can also press X for royal virtues. Oh, while we're here, I suppose, specifically. Just to quickly check those. Okay. But most importantly, we have a cat to talk to.
That's a good kitty.
Aww. Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Oh, a hero's incense. Oh, okay.
That's a good boy.
Oh, it looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. Or rather, just use it, I guess. Memorandum? Plateau? Moore's pet cat who lives in academia with him. He doesn't necessarily resemble the animals called cats that exist elsewhere. No? Well, he certainly looks like one of our cats. So I wonder what the things usually referred to as cats in this universe actually look like. The strange charm hanging around his neck, a type of magic igniter, according to Moore, allows for visions of him to be projected outside of academia. Okay.
I've been waiting.
Study archetypes. Lectures, right. You did mention those. Ooh, are these maybe numbers? Because I've seen these... I've seen this icon here. Yeah, this one as well. This one I'm not sure. I've definitely seen these here and there mixed in with some text. And I was not able to identify those. But that would make sense, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Study archetypes, right. I mean, honestly, I have been thinking about just giving... Oh, you know what? It's not even a problem. I guess once you have unlocked them once, you can freely switch. No, wait, you have to still study?
Fascinating.
No? Do you?
This right here. All right.
Oh, you still have to unlock it for each character. Ah, dang it. No, it's fine for now. I have been thinking about actually just switching Grius's and Stroll's archetypes, basically. Making Stroll the mage seems a bit more appropriate, and Grius as the warrior definitely seems to make sense to me. It's fine. It might be in my interest to just unlock as many archetypes for every character as possible anyway, and just max them out. Maybe there's some sort of passive... Maybe you get some sort of passive bonuses just the more archetypes you have mastered, even if you're not actively using them. I honestly don't fully understand the system yet. But hopefully one day I will. What would you like to know more about? Well, everything. Archetypes, for example. An archetype is an embodiment of heroic virtue. Everyone bears one deep in their heart, except for Grius, apparently. In facing a looming threat, you face your own anxiety and so awaken to a higher power within yourself. That is the truest essence of magic. Yet for it to take that form, surely it is a manifestation of the heroic embodiment etched most prominently in your heart. This appearance they take on, like extraordinary suits of armor. Perhaps this marks another purpose, to protect the wielder from the terrible anxiety being released. It inspires a certain glow in battle, as if facing your anxiety causes determination to surge in you like blood through veins, throughout both body and weapon. You and your friends never cease to amaze me. Surely this will mean leaps and bounds for my research. Research documents on archetypes are kept in their respective bookshelves. You're welcome to peruse what I've gathered so far. Aside from that, I've also documented battle tactics and history that you may find useful for your further growth.
What would you care to know?
Okay, studying archetypes. Studying a new archetype will allow you to use it. If you'd like to study new archetypes, I'll accept Mag as payment. However, to obtain new archetypes, you'll need to meet more followers. If you draw a new supporter to your side, I'd recommend visiting me to see what's been revealed. I hope you will study many archetypes, and I look forward to seeing these heroic embodiments come to fruition. I will even prepare gifts for reaching certain milestones, as an incentive.
What would you care to know?
Channeling archetypes. Once an archetype is studied, it can be freely channeled. Right? Similar to equipping a weapon or armor, you should channel an archetype that best suits your situation. Studying new archetypes will do you little good unless you channel them. Be mindful of that.
What would you care to know?
Right. Advanced archetypes.
That...
Each archetype can progress into stronger forms. Spending time with your followers is the key to pushing their associated archetype to greater heights. Deepening the understanding between you and your supporters will inevitably strengthen you and your allies. Don't forget that.
What would you care to know?
That's what I thought. Those are the lectures? I was kind of hoping for something more immediately useful.
Does this
Thanks for the knowledge, I guess. You want to know about cats? About that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here.
That's a good boy.
But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason.
Does this worry? Does this?
No, stop it. Okay, wait. Awaken steel. Am I... Equipment... Archetype details... Oh, this is where you switch your archetype. Literally right here, when the equipment screen. Right. Okay, that's fair. Well, that being said, well, what are these? The scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top. That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. Well, you can show it to me. Maybe it's the script I have in front of me here on a piece of paper. Then I might be able to read it. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing is of a very bearded person with a wide-rim hat and very extravagant, I don't know, a cape with huge shoulder pads or something?
Take a look.
Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Some, maybe? The shoulder pads, yeah, I guess, mostly those. Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I'm able to parse. It says H. Likely the name of a person. Unmistakably so, though. I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. Well, it certainly does look like me. I didn't want to say it, but yeah. A person's name.
Hang on a second.
Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. New truths, huh? Deciphering it in its entirety... Wait, what did she say? Oddly enough, there's a drawing at the end that resembles the Seeker. Alright. Deciphering it in its entirety will prove difficult considering it's written in script I've never laid eyes on. Strange as it sounds, though, I can read the caption under the illustration at the end. That is strange, especially since it's just a single letter. But, you know. Pretty mysterious.
Adieu.
Whoa.
Never seen this many books before. I bet the ones you have... I bet the ones you have are in here too, don't you think? I don't know. Massive statue. Oh, right. That's a thing. I wonder if this represents archetypes. It also looks like a merging of all the tribes. Does it now? How? It doesn't have horns or ears or a tail? Unless I'm mistaken? So I don't really know how that last part is true. What is this? Archetype Tactics Handbook. This seems to be about archetype tactics. Archetypes cannot realize their true potential on individual strength alone. Strategies must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. Naturally, optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular specialization and boldness in planning. Party formation tips. The most effective way to form your party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills in your archetypes. If you obtain information about enemies in advance, you can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike at enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetypes strategically so that you may employ a wide range of battle strategies. That makes sense, of course.
Oh, yeah?
It spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
This right here.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, The association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. Oh, yielding turns. Allowing your ally to take action instead and leaving yourself vulnerable may seem futile at first glance, but you'll find it lends many strategic possibilities. Try to consider the many aspects of battle, such as the order of turns, advantages against the enemy, and the state of your allies when deciding your actions. Order of turns, yeah. I'm sure it would be useful to know, but it just... That just does not seem to be information the game gives me in combat. I was wondering about that. Pass action. Cycles control to the next character while only consuming half of a turn icon. Okay, I see. This can be useful when the current character skills are not effective against the enemy, or when you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. Makes sense. Guarding. It goes without saying that a blind offensive rush may not be enough to win. It will be necessary at times to raise your defenses and endure an incoming attack. I mean, you say so, but I can't remember the last time I actually used the defend command in an RPG. But it exists. Press B to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. It prevents the enemies from gaining turns. Right, we heard about that. Formations. Your rose distance from the enemy has a great impact in battle. We heard about this one as well. You can change at any time, right? Negated attacks. If you lose the ability to attack, the enemy will quickly gain the upper hand. When confronting an unfamiliar enemy, due caution is warranted. Normally an action consumes one turn icon, but the result of the action can change the amount of consumption. If an attack is nullified or evaded, the number of turn icons consumed is doubled. Right, ooh, that's rough, yeah. So definitely don't hit enemy resistances, or rather... Well, resistances are fine, I suppose, but if an enemy is immune to something, you definitely do not want to attack them. Or if they have their evasiveness buffed in some kind of way, I guess you should, if at all possible, try to use something that is guaranteed to hit. Right. If an attack is reflected or absorbed, all turn icons are lost, and the turn forcibly ends. Yikes. Okay, oh, that's super punishing. I think that's more punishing. Both this double consumption for nullified or evaded attacks, and especially the reflected and absorbed attacks punishments are much harsher than in Persona, unless I'm just forgetting how things work, which is possible. Status elements. Some monsters inflict lasting conditions called status elements. It is wise to know their effects, of course, but even better to have the means of remedy close to hand. Fair enough. There are two types of status elements, physical and mental. It's possible to be afflicted with both types at once. Oh, but only one of each type? Physical status elements persist even after a battle ends. Mental status elements automatically recover when a battle ends. Okay. Physical status elements. Poison. Right. Paralysis. High chance of an action failing. Failing to occur after selecting. Okay. Malady. Strength, magic, endurance, agility, and luck are greatly reduced. Additionally, HP and MP recovery effects are nullified, with recovery amounts becoming 0. What? So... it basically completely cripples you. That sounds awful. Hex, half of any damage dealt is dealt to self as well. Additionally, while afflicted, resistance to dark is greatly reduced, and susceptibility to status elements is greatly increased. Yikes. Burn, additional damage is taken after being attacked. Okay, so it doesn't hurt by itself, but when you take damage, you take more. Frostbite, attack damage is greatly reduced. Well, these are all pretty horrible. Mental status elements, which are only for the duration of the combat. Daze, hit rate for attacks is greatly reduced. Charm, character will act on their own, attacking allies or assisting enemies. Right. Forget, character cannot use archetype skills. Okay. Sleep, character cannot take any actions, and any physical attacks suffered are always crits. Rage, character has higher attack power, but damage from enemies is greatly increased. All actions become normal weapon attacks. Okay. Anxiety, an ally-only ailment preventing the use of archetype skills. If attacked while afflicted, the enemy will not consume a turn icon. Wait. What do you mean? So, if the whole party is anxious, you just lose because the enemy will be able to attack repeatedly until you're dead? That's what it sounds like. Okay, stun, an enemy-only ailment. They cannot act for one turn. Right. Except... yeah, I did actually look at that bit that confused me when I was fighting those Corvids. Or whatever they were called. On the way to the mine. And they just randomly woke up and immediately got their turn. Whereas some other enemies' turn came up while they were stunned, and it said they're stunned, and so they lost their turn. For the Corvids, that just didn't seem to happen. Maybe because they were red compared to my level, right? They were classified as strong enemies. Maybe things are just slightly different. I guess I also did not get the instant attack advantage when attacking those from behind. I depleted most of their guard gauge, I suppose, but I still had to attack a couple more times, whereas for normal difficulty enemies, I guess, yellow enemies, you get the instant surprise attack or whatever. Okay. Rewards of certain victory. Certain victory? Overpowering the enemy utterly can be a source of immense growth. At times it is good to wield all your powers in full force to test your own limits. Unscathed triumph. Yes, of course. If you crush all your enemies without getting damaged, you'll receive bonus experience from the battle. Not just experience, I think. Oh, that's just it. Okay. Massive statue. Oh, there's more. Enemy reinforcements. Remember that your foes also have a grasp of teamwork. Charging blindly into a well-tuned enemy group can lead to easily preventable loss of life. After a squad battle has ended, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. Really? Okay, we haven't seen that happening yet. Wielding weapons. A channeled archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easier. While in dungeons, the protagonist's method of attack depends on his weapon, and can be changed by switching the archetype he has channeled. As in, like, the action combat weapon swings? That would make sense, I suppose. Different archetypes change both the actions available to you and the protagonist's attack range. Keep this in mind when choosing an archetype for the protagonist. Oh boy, okay. Oh. Can we climb up? We absolutely can. Oh boy, we're gonna spend this entire episode just in here, by the way.
What's this?
What's with this ominous red book? Oh, you know what? I saw the green glow and interacted with it. I didn't even see the giant chained book itself. What's with this ominous red book? It's all chained up.
That is...
I advise you don't touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not.
all right.
Suffice it to say, it must not be read without due precaution. Oh, the Book of Apocalypse. What kind of precaution is
What's
that?
this?
That is... all right.
Okay. You say suffice it to say, but I would like to know more. Oh well. Open door?
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, Then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
Okay. I guess I could have guessed that this was just the exit from this place. Well.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
For a cool, like, 40 minutes or more.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
Oh, so he did study magic. I guess maybe the mage class isn't so... such a bad fit for him.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but... I think we might have just awakened it.
I told the two about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same
It's
here.
not like...
You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Okay, sure. I mean, it's not like I'm an expert or anything, but... Auto-battling and tactical orders. You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also use R3 to engage in auto-battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics settings. To change auto-battle tactics during battle, press LB to access the order view. Outside of battle, you find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu. Right.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Right. Next thing I would like to know, of course, is how we actually... What kind of actions are going to cause time to advance? Because I assume that this works similarly, again, to the Persona series, where you have basically... You have time slots, and within each slot you're free to just do whatever and take your time. But certain actions will just advance the time. Look over there. It's a ghost.
What's up?
It's actually just more. More's right there.
Huh?
More? More of what? Is that a person? I see no one there. So no one else really sees him? Maybe we're the only ones who can go to that room. Oh, oi! You lot alright?
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner and assumed there had been some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. Well, don't jump to conclusions, please. It was the military. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on. Don't tell me they're after the miners.
Hold on.
Wait, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. The only one I saw was that pasty fella who looked like some kind of general. Wait, didn't he die? Did we actually kill him? Don't tell me he ran away. Oh, come on. You mean Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there.
Huh?
Well, I guess he's gone.
Damn it.
Damn, we must go after him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements. I mean, you guys weren't spaced out. Why didn't you... How... What?
No.
Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Lewis as anything but a disgrace.
Sure.
Oh, we're definitely gonna run into him again. Hopefully then we're gonna be allowed to finish him off for good. You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Sure. Entrance to Academia, the protagonist and Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport to Academia. Traveler's Voices Dungeons. Use that button to see what level other players were at and what party formations they used. Oh, that's the online feature. Okay. When they cleared the dungeon, you are challenging. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party formation to reflect on other players. Interesting. Update your own party based on this configuration. That is certainly fascinating. Nord Mines. Right. Whew. Well, okay. I mean, I guess I was technically not done
Now, where
in
was
Academia. So I didn't mean to leave when I did, so we're heading right back in, I suppose. Okay. Yep. Got more to read. Archetype growth. To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foes. Archetypes rank up by earning AEXP, which is only awarded to actively channeled archetypes. Right. Archetype stats. Each archetype has its own set of unique parameters, but so do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is the total measure of one's strength in combat. Okay. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. These are added to the character's base parameters, and the sum determines their stats in battle. It's worth noting, this means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channeled. Some abilities can lose value. That suggests to me that you can eventually learn abilities independent of the archetype and use them while in a different archetype or something. Because otherwise, abilities would always be linked to one particular... abilities would always be linked to one particular archetype. And thus, this would make sense. Advanced archetypes. You may seek even more powerful forms of each archetype. To study them, one must grow closer with certain supporters and cultivate the original archetype. Yes. Each archetype has at least one stronger, more advanced form you will eventually be able to study. Advanced archetypes can be studied after achieving a higher rank with its corresponding follower. However, studying an advanced archetype will require both mag and ranking up the base archetype high enough. Yes. Did see that. Oh, check, question mark? It's locked. Oh, okay. I see. So, literally every single one of these bookshelves is gonna unlock eventually. That's also kind of crazy. Oh wait, it says what it is. Research notes on the various archetypes, I guess. Spoilers. Healer, Gunner, Brawler. Oh boy. Warrior. This looks like research documents about the warrior archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together formed the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slays hordes I dubbed the Swordmaster. What? Among them, the adept who slays hordes I dubbed the Swordmaster, and the elite disciple of the blade I dubbed the Samurai. Oh. I see. Warrior is just a base type, and then you have the Swordmaster, and then the Samurai, I guess, as more advanced classes based on it. The warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword. Its devotees belong to the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. But a sword's purpose is ultimately as a weapon, and it is not weapons alone that decide a battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth.
Got a sec?
So this archetype has really good attack and defense, but their value comes from attacking in the front row. But they're not very versatile beyond the sword. Yes. Okay, thanks for that summary, I suppose. This looks like research documents about the mage archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought relentlessly to unravel the secrets of magic. Their souls together form the power of the mage. Among them, the adept who grasps an ultimate power, I dub the wizard, and the elite who commands the elements, I dub the elemental master. Okay. In addition, another elite form making use of dark magic is known to exist. Truly, the mage archetype has unparalleled command of affinity-based magic. But mages devote themselves fully to mind and magla. While the mind is powerful, it must kneel before pure strength at times. Let no mage forget this truth.
Oh, yeah?
So it's a great archetype for hitting enemies' weak points with powerful magic, but it can't really dish out damage or take much punishment. Wait, it can't dish out damage? Well, I mean, not with physical attacks, I guess, but with magic, obviously. The Seeker, of course.
Hold on.
In times of yore, there lived heroes who ventured into unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals. Their souls together formed the power of the Seeker. This was not just one legendary hero. Across many lands and eras, those intrepid spirits who sought greater heights on the Seeker's path have borne that alias. Among them, the adept who pursues a magical path, I dub the Magic Seeker, and the elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul, I dub the Soul Hacker. Soul Hacker, huh?
Whoa.
So the Seeker archetype has a whole sequential lineage. The Seeker archetype does not excel at any one skill, but it bears the specialties of many other heroes and can perform any task. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Let no Seeker forget this truth.
I see.
I get it. So it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. I mean, I guess. For now, it's certainly useful to have, just because it's the only archetype we have that can heal. Okay, anyway, anything more to do with the cat?
Here, kitty.
What a cute cat. Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute. That's cats for you.
Oh,
Yes, sure.
you'll come again.
Back
won't
to
you?
reality. Snap back to reality. Damn it. Can't let Klinger get away. He won't get away. I know this is no time for relentless pursuit. This doesn't sit well with me. Well, he's definitely going to cause us trouble in the future, that's for sure. Above all, the mission is our priority right now. We must reach Grand Trad before the royal funeral. Besides, if Luis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish.
Oh, definitely.
He must be assassinated. I will do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. These minor blokes and I go way back. I've known them since before the mountain was closed. That's why I can't stand it. One of my mates being dead. I couldn't help him. It ain't your fault. Mining is dangerous to begin with, and they were doing it illegally. They all knew something like this might happen. Well, I mean, not something like this specifically, I suppose, but sure, something. And I'm just as guilty for helping them. I suppose things were destined to end this way. I should take the hint and close up shop. Yes, I've decided. If I'm quitting, then I might as well go out with a bang. Even my secret stash is on sale now.
These come highly recommended.
I'm even clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved for just my regulars. Help me out and buy it all, yeah? Well, I don't know about buying it all, but... Oh, by the way, what it says up there is... Butico? So, I'm guessing boutique or shop. Wait. Voyage? So, voyage, I guess. Although it's weird. If it's... I mean, I don't really know Esperanto, but I know some things about it, and it's very regular in that all nouns just end in O, I think. And all adjectives end in A. And, things like that. So, I don't know if that's a proper Esperanto word, since it doesn't end in a vowel. But, again, what do I know? And then it says... Comercisto. Or comercisto, with a C, I don't know how to pronounce that actually. Comercisto. So, yeah, something like traveling merchant, I guess. Traveling merchant's shop. I don't know if it's grammatically correct or anything. It doesn't have to be, again, because obviously it's not supposed to be readable, but it's interesting that it's not just readable, but also, you know, it makes some kind of sense, some amount of sense. Anyway. What? Ice chunk? Wait, a magical stone used for cold storage that repels heat. Oh, okay. Firmus ointment. Specialty of St. Firmus Church. Cures burn for 1 ally. Let's see. Bronze machete. An inexpensive one-handed sword. Oh wow, that's a nice damage upgrade though. Yeah, we definitely want those. I mean, we have all the money, might as well use it, right?
Yeah.
Bastard sword.
Oh.
And acacia rod. I mean, straight up.
Right.
Straightforward upgrades for everybody. Hard to say no to that. Bone vest. Okay, I see. I mean, I guess -2 evasion is fine? Do we have 2 evasion as it is, or I mean, or can evasion just not go below 0? No, but that would make sense. So I guess whatever armor we have currently is increasing evasion by 2, and these just aren't. Well, we do have extra magic from this. Might as well give the mage.
No harm in it.
Oh, right, he has that equipped now. Might as well give our mage the mage armor, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that evasion probably isn't that important right now. Okay, excuse me, a what now? A bicocket? Stylish hat adorned with bird feathers. Magic +1. Interesting. Miner's gauges, strength +1. Leg guards, endurance, and agility +1. But we only have 1 slot for this type of gear, right? Or do we actually? Hold on, I'm not entirely sure about that. Also, I guess these are all valuables that we had seen before. Right, and we cannot actually sell. Oh wait, he had the captain's uniform. Right. So I replaced endurance +1 and agility +1 with magic +1, which I suppose makes sense for a mage. It's fewer stats overall though, so I don't know about that. But he's also going to be in the back row, so he should be more protected as it is. So
Thank you.
much obliged. Let me just confirm. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we have 1 gear, 1 accessory, right? Okay. Currently has 1 strength, he has 1 agility. He has 1 strength. I suppose that's not really very helpful to him, is it?
Welcome.
Might as well give him the bicocket for the name alone, I suppose.
All right.
Oh, and Stroll can't even equip this, even if he wanted to. I guess leg guards are literally just a better version. Well, again, minus the evasion. So it's better defense, and it gives more stats. Maybe maybe I should not be neglecting evasion. Maybe that's super useful, but then again, if it's just a chance to not take damage from anything, I guess I would rather have reliable damage reduction than just a chance to evade all damage, right? Because it's just not something you can ever fully rely on. Doesn't he already have strength? But I guess it gives less defense, so we're still getting this one. Okay. Sell any of the other things. We could sell these, but these actually don't sell for anything, yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Wait, wasn't there a quick items? Huh? I could have sworn there was a... Oh, maybe when you're actually in, like, in the field, like in a dungeon. This counts as a safe area. I thought there was a quick item shortcut. Pretty sure there was. Oh, that was nearly it for me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Right. Considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see why Klinger stooped to use hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You'd best turn back now if so. Something nasty is in the air lately. The gelatinous... What? The gelatinous is jiggling around in there. They're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Gelatinoses? Is a gelatinose just an enemy type? Tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to him. Fire's our best shot. Okay, good. Good thing we now have a mage with us. Or getting someone with an igniter to blast him. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is a right monster stand these days. All I'm saying is, it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed.
But
The king's funeral is upon us. We haven't the time to look for other roads.
Yeah.
Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. Right. I mean, I suppose I could always switch Stroll to the magic archetype right now to have two mages. Honestly, that sounds... Based on what I've just heard, that sounds... maybe not like such a bad idea. Can you... wait, I'm... Equipment. Stroll, archetype... But you cannot learn archetypes? I thought you can switch archetypes that you've already studied, but I guess you can only study new archetypes in academia. I guess that would make
Now,
sense.
where was I?
Sure.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Study archetypes. Stroll.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
Right, okay. We would be losing strength but gaining magic.
All right.
Of course, that makes sense. Sure, let's do it.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Heroes of Valiant Heart.
Yeah.
Ah, so this is the power of the mage. I'm ready to unleash the new magic at my disposal. I will fight for the powerless.
A new ability.
Good on you. Right, we see the stat changes and equipment change. No, actually just the equipment changes. Right. Of course, now he can no longer use the bone vest, so he loses a bunch of defense. Yep. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see if that's a good decision. Equipment. Wait. We have an extra acacia rod? No. Ah, I see. It does show items even when they're currently equipped on someone else. Oh, we have... Okay, it shows that we have ×1, and one of those acacia rods is currently equipped by someone. Okay. Okay. We could give him this captain's uniform, but... I mean, at least it has stats, same defense. Wait. Wait, no, he still has the bone vest, never mind. Oh, so his defense just... No, it's the attack that went down, not the armor. I'm just dumb. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Oh.
That's fine. Yes.
You'll come again.
Okay, we want to talk to you as well, I suppose, actually. He didn't have the troops to secure the entrance and exit. Thinking about it now, I should have seen right through his bluff. It was my duty to protect you and Gallica. I regret to admit my judgment has dulled, and so I failed you both. You're not children. Well, I mean, we are compared to him and his experience, but yeah, don't worry about it. You're fine. Look at you, all full-fledged. I suppose now I'm the one being told what to do when it comes to fighting. Time to rely on that power of yours. I'll leave you to lead the battle.
Let's go.
If we can get past this point, we'll soon find the road to Grand Trad. We can't be late for the royal funeral. Let's hurry. Right.
Welcome.
Buy another one of these. Yes, we'll equip that right now. Actually, buy another bastard sword as well, maybe? Just in case. I mean, I guess I'm ultimately planning to swap Grias to the warrior class. But then I guess, as long as I don't want 2 warriors around, I don't need more than one of these. And we're probably gonna find better swords.
Thank you.
So, you know. Who are you? Oh, right. You're that guy. Deeper inside's a real monster's den, I tell you. They're so blobby that swords won't cut through them. If you run into one, I suggest set fire and chase it off. Right. Equipment, no. Party. There. Put them both in the back. I guess I could have done that in combat. I wouldn't go any further if I were you. The mining areas felt strange lately. Not just monsters. There's some dangerous magla crystal that mesmerizes them, or so the others claim. I thought it mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. Something placed there by someone, perhaps? To rile up the monsters? Grand Iron. Hear that? No more grunting on every single directional change. So much better. Do we have new memorandum entries? We do not, actually, surprisingly. What's the map say? The map says this is all there is to this place. Okay. Ah, there are those jellies. What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
The magma here feels awfully dense, too. Was it always like this? It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mineshaft, no different from the others.
That being the case,
Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before. Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Louise is our top priority. We do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Well, mind the numbers and watch your health carefully. We clear? Auto recovery. While moving, press up to use auto recovery. This will use a skill from a party member's equipped archetype to heal the party to full health. Okay, right. We can take a look at those. Gelatinos. Yep, okay. Gelatinos. I wanted to do something else. God damn it, what was it? I don't know. No, wait, I did want to check items. And now we do have that shortcut. Right, Grand Iron, steel of decent quality that can be mined across the continent. So, of course, just for selling. Got all of these new items here. Wait, did we equip this one? Oh, we did not. But maybe we want to. I guess we only got the Pilgrim's Cloak for Grias. Bone Vest gives no bonuses. Yeah, we should at the very least equip. Equip Stroll with this captain's uniform. Slightly less defense, but stats and evasion. Yeah. Seems to make sense to me. And surprisingly, even with that, he has more defense than Grias does. Well, except I guess it makes sense because the Pilgrim's Cloak just has... Nope, never mind. Still has the same defense. Saw that right here, so I don't know why. But that's fine. Oops. So, where's the... back and where's the front with these things? Who knows?
We need to figure out their affinities first.
I mean, we were told that they're weak to fire, so I guess... in this case, you already know.
Great job, Stroll.
I don't know if I should be using fire necessarily. I mean, I suppose I probably could have just finished off the last one
Even
with
easier than
physical attacks,
expected.
unless they're really super resistant. Also, I still didn't do the thing I actually meant to do, so... hold on. Usable items. Hero's Incense, right. It is Archetype experience, okay. Ah, I see. And you can even choose which archetype to apply it to, even with not currently active ones.
A new power to wield.
Skill, Blizz, nice. Don't need that right now, but useful to have, of course.
I still have much to learn.
Just help them catch up. Might as well just use them now. Get that out of the way. Oh, nothing new on rank 3. Okay, fair enough.
I found new power.
New skill. Tarokaja, increase one ally's attack for 3 turns. Right? And these, I guess I'm gonna save for now. Thermos ointment. There was anti-fire, anti-burn. I think. Okay, so my squad mates do assist me in the field.
You can take a shot at their weakness.
I've only used his mana so far. Wait, no. Is that right? That's not right.
Stroll took one out.
Both Stroll and Grease are missing. Oh, okay. Wait. For some reason I thought that you'd get 2 turns in a row for the same person
You act now. You can
when
exploit their
hitting a
weakness.
weakness. But that's not how that works. You only use
Grease
half a
has
turn
this
icon.
handled.
It still goes, the turn order still advances to the next person. Okay, let's see if we can actually finish them off with physical attacks. We might not
Are you
be able to
kidding
do that.
me?
Oh, wait.
That didn't do a thing.
Crap. He completely blocked...
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Oh, okay. Sometimes party members are going to use their special attacks independent of the actual
Quick,
actions.
if you act
That is
now,
fascinating.
you can exploit
Okay,
their
also
weakness.
slimes actually completely block blunt damage. Suppose that makes some sort of sense. I'm gonna use Blizzard, even though it's not... Wait, do we know it's weak to it? Oh, it is weak to it. Interesting. Huh.
You hate to see
Acid.
it.
It's a usable skill scroll, a spell scroll. Okay.
We end this quickly.
I mean, I suppose we have
Quick,
so much
if
mana.
you
These
act now, you can
spells are
exploit their
really
weakness.
cheap.
Stroll took one out. Keep it up. Quick, if you act now, you can exploit their weakness.
So,
Not worth a breath.
maybe I'm going to, and in fact I'm pretty sure I will, install a different
Nice.
version
Yeah.
of the mod, of the muting mod, for next time. Myers Boots, Agility and Endurance, wait. Okay. Gonna take a look at that in a moment. Because there are different versions of the mod. Right now I have the, specifically for the in-combat sounds, I have the one installed that only mutes party members, not including Gallica. There is one that also includes her, and then one that includes her and some other lines. I forget exactly. I thought it was maybe something related to her, to the Fey vision. Oh, we don't know what those are all about. Serpetia. Okay.
Fine work.
It might be worth to just... What the heck do they have on their chins? Anyway, let's not think about that too hard. It might be worth to just install the most aggressive version of the mod and just mute all the repetitive in-combat sounds. But I'm gonna try the next level next, I suppose, and see if that is enough. But yeah, her constantly shouting out weaknesses, I guess, or, you know, just...
Wish we knew their affinities.
Yeah, these kinds
Only
of things.
one way to
That's gonna
find
happen
out.
a lot. I mean... Yeah. So we don't know how these react to physical attacks, so I guess let's give it a try. Well, obviously, these guys are not gonna hit very hard physically now, so...
And they're
Ah,
down.
that's weak to ice.
That's
Okay,
just what
reptile
Gray
weak to
does.
ice makes sense, I guess.
Only one left.
not so
Finish them
bad.
off and we're clear.
I mean, we might just be good. Because it's stunned now, lost its turn, and now we get 3 attacks to finish it off. Yeah,
Only
it's gonna
one
be-
left. Finish them.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
It's nice. Are those guys still weak? Yes. Easy peasy. Okay, as for that item we just got, actually, before I completely forget, it's basically just like this, right? Miner's boots. It's 2 evasion, but less defense. Huh? Wait. What is this doing? Oh, it's just sorting. Okay, I see. There's gauges. Strength was 1. Or agility and endurance. I mean, I guess strength isn't really helping him right now. So we might as well give him those. He has this, which increases magic. Right, okay. What's the map say? This map tells us that there was a chest there that we already got.
This could be our chance.
Nice.
Got one. Stroll always comes through.
Nice.
You hate to see it.
Well, you hate to see it. That went well. Hey there. Nope. Huh? Oh.
Okay, let's give
I
this
see.
all we've got.
It didn't do the thing where it,
Take
you
a
know,
shot at
just
their weakness.
I don't know, pause time and you know,
Stroll
gave me
always
the
comes through.
big squad combat button prompt. What? Oh, interesting. I was using auto combat there, and it
Even
skipped.
easier than expected.
Skipped Tanto's turn
Just part of the job.
to use ice magic instead. I mean, I guess sure, but I was hoping that it would just default to
All right.
Look at that.
all physical attacks. 3 Magla pills. Nice. Okay. And yeah, I can change that. I mean, I know. I'm just. For now, I'm still too lazy to fiddle with
I'll give it my all.
Let's take them all down in one fell
technical
swoop.
settings. That's a thing you can do.
Quick! If you act now, you can exploit their weakness. Stroll took one out. Keep it up. Take
I guess
them
it should
all down
just-
in one fell swoop.
Sometimes.
Only
Wait,
2
what?
enemies
No, don't
left. Stay sharp. Only
skip
one
your
left.
turn though.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Okay. And there isn't really a reason to skip your turn, is there? Oh, except it gives you more actions, right? It only consumes half an action and gives another action to another party member.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I already forgot about that, but yeah,
I'll
that doesn't make
strive
sense.
for greater heights.
Right, strength increased, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep leveling luck. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we had 2 points because actually I noticed that I gained a level, or Tanto specifically leveled up while killing enemies in the field. Right, the weak Hundos, and it did show a notification about his level going up, but I did not get taken to this level up screen, so I didn't get a chance to spend my bonus point, but I did get one. It just I guess I'm only now getting to spend it.
Nice.
So that's a thing.
I feel stronger already.
Right. Huh? What was that? Just now? Oh, they're now weak enough to be auto-killed. Well, that changes things dramatically. Now we don't even need the magic anymore. Well, we still do for the snakes, I suppose. Not good. This was all for naught if our way is blocked. I mean, there's literally just a passage to crawl through. Come on.
I don't like this.
That's not all either. I'm sensing Magla, and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing, like back at the fort.
Don't tell me.
Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean...
But
Fear is a luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Gallica's words are cause for concern, but for now, we need to keep moving.
look,
We're gonna deal with a human when we run into it. Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. We should be able to squeeze through. I mean, you for sure. If we go one at a time. Yes. Thanks. But before we do that, I think, yeah. Just 2 hundos. I'm suspecting that some, if not all, the enemy names are also just Esperanto words. Like hundo could very well just be Esperanto for dog. And Corvo, that was what those ravens were called.
First, stay calm, everyone.
Definitely makes sense. Ooh, wow, 4 enemies actually?
Quick!
That's kind of
If you
fun.
act now, you can exploit their weakness.
Hold on. Just do auto combat.
Smash 'em. Got one. Stroll
Let's see how
always
well that
comes
works.
through.
Okay, this time it didn't skip the protagonist's turn, so...
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp. Grius has this handled. Only 1 left. Finish
Okay.
them off and we're
Just
clear.
attack physically now? Alright. I'm surprised to see
some
that
battles are
the AI
hard
did
to
not actually waste someone's MP. In this case, just to finish off this last enemy. It did realize that physical attacks would be enough. Oh. Thanks, Minimap, for telling me that there's... Just a chest here. Okay, those weird tooth enemies are also weak enough to just get one shot now.
We found some. Look at that.
I mean, I haven't done any grinding, obviously. I've only fought every enemy once. Right? And that's enough to already make several enemies instant one-shots, basically. It's honestly a bit surprising. But not unwelcome, I guess. I guess if you really want to fight some enemy in actual slow, well, turn-based combat, which is obviously also quite fast-paced for turn-based combat, you can do so. You can just choose to hit Y and enter squad combat. You don't have to. Huh? Okay. Wait. Didn't realize these were samplers. Oh no. Oh no. First surprise attack. Yikes. That's actually quite bad. Okay, so they use fire... what? Enemy ambush squad battles. Yeah. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. You don't say. Well, the good news is that... we're gonna skip your turn. I didn't mean to defend. Pressed B one too many times. Can I have you attack? Okay, those things are dangerous, actually, just as is. I'm assuming because they use fire breath, they're weak to ice, and I was
Sharp
correct.
as always, Grius.
You know what? I should have just used Blizzard. I looked at MP and I thought, you know, for whatever reason, Stroll's MP have been used a lot more. And I was going to maybe save them to an extent, but yeah, this thing seems really tough. You're gonna get attacked anyway,
Keep
of
it
course,
up,
because it's
Stroll.
just that tanky. Feral Crush.
Nice dodge.
Ooh,
You've got
nice
some
dodge.
fancy footwork, Stroll.
Good job. Well, might as well
Wish
just...
we knew their affinities.
Huh?
Only
What?
one way to find out.
We sure do know their affinities. Well, we know one. I guess we're gonna have you attack them. Oh wait, that's not even what I wanted to. I meant to
everyone.
just activate auto battle.
Get him!
Because of course we do know the ice weakness, and that's all we need to know.
Keep it up, Stroll!
Okay, automatic healing there. I mean,
Got them
sure, I
right
was
at
going
the
to heal out of
weak
combat,
spot.
so that
Sharp
saves me some
as
time, I
always,
guess.
Grius.
That hurt.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Physical
Stroll.
attack is enough. Okay, I didn't necessarily need to heal there, but I guess maybe I would have. Okay. Yeah, those things
That's
are
how I
tough.
survived the Rainbows.
Rats on the level
Didn't
up.
think I had anything left to learn.
Magic and endurance. Okay. Oh, we got more of those things, which are also no cross. I mean, no cross is definitely not an Esperanto name, so yeah, it's. I guess it's not universally true, but some enemy names might be. Oops.
All right.
Not bad.
Mining uniform. Okay. Can be specially designed protective clothing for miners can be purified at a church. Right now it's, I mean, decent defense, I suppose, and some evasion, but no stats. Fascinating. Oh, right. Two passages. They might just go to the same place. Looks like it. Oh, hi there.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Again,
Let's
just
trash 'em.
use auto combat, I
Stroll
suppose.
took one out. Keep it up. And they're down. I knew you had this. Only one left. Finish them off
No,
and we're
don't.
clear.
That was so unnecessary, dude. Come on. Well, I guess that's my own fault for lazily choosing auto combat. Maybe I'll look into actually. Oh, Velmos are level 11 here. Okay, let's see. Maybe I will look into auto combat configuration in between episodes. You know, it's just not something I want to look at right now, but I will. Uh-oh, the worm. The worm is coming.
Good. Now straighten.
Ooh, that was a good hit. Good
Let's
chunk of damage right
trash 'em.
there.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Can we actually finish it off in one turn?
Got them right in their weak spot.
Maybe.
Sharp as always, Grius.
That was enough to finish it off, okay. How much do we get for this? 53 experience.
Not bad.
Not
If I
bad.
say so myself. I admit,
Not
it feels
bad at
good
all.
to get stronger.
Oh, hey guys. Oh, nice double dodge there. Nice not dodge. Crap. Oh, that's actually really bad. Come on. I didn't expect them to attack again so soon. Yikes. Well, actually, that wasn't so bad.
Take them all down in one fell swoop. 3 enemies left.
Even though they're
We
buffed,
do
we can
this.
still... Don't waste time healing, though.
Got one. Great job, Stroll.
Just attack
Only
normally.
one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
I guess I didn't take any initial
Librojn,
damage, so
come back.
maybe we would not have been able to so easily finish him off with just physical attacks. Fair enough, I guess. Wait, oh, there's a chest. Oh, rubble
not
getting in the
bad.
way here. Guard's Talisman, Endurance +3. Oh, wait, but that's a Talisman. That's the first one that actually gives stats, isn't it? Wait. It's not Never mind, it is an accessory. Endurance +3. Who needs that the most? I mean, I guess right now only Tato is in the front row, so I guess we give it to him. Also, details. Can we not look at exactly what the stats do again? I mean, strength, physical attack, magic for magical attack. Endurance was it defense? I guess so, huh? But then what was agility? And luck was something. Item chance and something more and more, I think. It was a bit mysterious about that, so that's to be expected. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about endurance and agility. You see the explanations, I guess, when you choose the stats to level up, but... Well, also... Okay. The path is actually here. I cannot just save wherever, can I? Sure can't. Well, I guess we're gonna have to keep going until we're given a chance to save the game. Hey, see that room over there? The magla feels less dense here compared to the rest of this place. Oh, save room coming up? Is that so? I don't feel anything.
But...
I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the magla hollows out just for that room. Back in the sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing magla. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception.
How about a break?
Maybe we can get some rest in there? Why don't we head inside?
Indeed.
That's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing. We should. Kinda wish we hadn't just automatically entered because there might have been something more to do. Well, maybe not. This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the magla's thinner here. I couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There is a varying intensity to the magla that floats through the air. For example, I think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room. A magla hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A magla hollow seems as good a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of magla when the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
All right.
The beasts seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath while we're here while we can. Right. Magla Hollows. In dungeons, you find places called Magla Hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit academia. Thanks. Make a record, talk to allies, go to academia. Can we... Okay, I guess we have to choose from the menu here. That's fine. We're gonna make a record here, of course. Made some good progress, I would say. Obviously, I'm still a bit unsure about how certain things work, but we're getting there. Yes, I've mostly gotten the hang of combat at the very least. So that's good. Yeah. Anyway, we are going to end the episode right here, of course, and resume from here next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.